Wow. What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she deserves.
Yay.
No.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Nuh-uh. Pull the door to, please, Bean.
It's just a small bit in your back. Sorry.
I said, leave it open a tad, darling, a tad. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling.
Pull it slightly. Slightly.
We just want to see a crack of air.
That's it. No, too much. That's it. Okay, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy. Daddy, chill now. So what did you get out there today?
I was putting stuff away.
Stuff.
Because I had all like
Stuff.
Because I was pulling out my other boots. I'm like, oh, maybe I will wear these. And I'm like, no, I won't. No, yeah, I will. No.
How many pairs of cowboy boots do you have?
Loads. She likes the boots.
What does she like?
The boots.
Well, he's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong. How many do you have? What else?
3.
Three. I've only got 3 pairs of
Well,
cowboy
I've got
boots.
a pair of. They're kind of like ankle boots, but they're in the style of
cowboy
a cowboy boot.
Yeah,
like
mine
the
are
slanted
Yeah.
heel and generally like they're so soft and they're so comfy. But I'm just like, are you guys?
I've got them in beige and
They're
black.
not the ones.
Are you guys
They're not
doing
the
it?
ones.
No, not with them anyway.
Are you
no.
guys doing it?
But that is my outfit.
We're about to start, yeah.
Oh, okay. You like your boots?
Even the parrot's getting involved. Yes!
Yes.
So we start with my one because that's the most boring one. I've saved an upstairs
Start
neighbours
with
making too
Ellie.
much noise one.
Start with Ellie.
Well, I can relate to that.
Hashtag relatable.
Exactly. Exactly. I might even put that. Hashtag relatable.
Oh really?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Hashtag
They were
elder
playing Lockdown
millennial.
Ginger yesterday, the bigger boys.
Okay, cool.
So he had loads of friends over and they were playing Knockdown Ginger on my door as I watched them run away. So when I see him, I say, oi, spaz face, yeah? Keep you and your mates off my door because it's annoying, bruv. Even Harry was like, Alfie went, I'm going to go slap him. I was like, all right, calm down, calm down.
Like, no, that's not what we're doing.
But how thick have you got to be? I mean, it's
Hashtag
entirely
relatable.
thick. There's cameras everywhere. Like,
thick.
is there
Young.
3 brain cells between you?
I think it's really
Well-
cool to do.
There must have been because it was sparking something to make their legs move.
They ran out, and it was like, yeah, we all know it's you. So when I see him, I'm going to say, oi! Next time I'm coming out the bat. You cunt. To make your face more symmetrical than it is now.
Hashtag muwa ha ha ha. Evil neighbour.
They are evil.
No, I was talking about you, but yes.
Oh, I actually ain't done nothing yet, bruv. Yet.
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah. I'm
Hashtag
waiting for my
relatable.
day. Yeah, exactly.
Hashtag elder millennial. Sorry.
Did you say older millennial?
Elder.
Elder.
Have you seen the video?
No, and I
I'm
don't
gonna
want
show
to
you
see it. He's going to show me. It's going to hurt my feelings. It's always hurting my feelings, your son. Look
You
how old
encourage
you
it.
are. Yeah, I know, I like him.
Encourage it.
As Juan tells me he's 41 every 10 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh, you should say no. You're nearly 42, aren't
When
you?
is his birthday? He wouldn't tell
September.
us. The what?
2nd.
So he was telling the truth then.
Same as Courtney.
And then anytime Jenny went, something, he was like, it's crazy! It's in the stars! So he don't believe in any of that. That's crazy! And then she was like, she said something else and went, what a coincidence! He went, you're not cancer, are you? I was like,
It's not funny.
even I'm cringed by that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm embarrassed for
That's the whole
her.
point.
If she was my mate and she said that in the line, I'd go,
Why did she say that?
you're embarrassing me, Emily.
Look.
Why did she say that? Does it just finish there?
I don't know, we never got to the
No, it
end.
just says this shit. Just with my dad.
Like, they didn't even let anyone finish because they were just like, what? What did you say?
If one was going, go 41, I don't want to be here, think of it. How funny. But yeah, like, yeah, like he's got this whole thing where he interested in zodiac, so of course Jenna kept saying, "What's your star sign?" And he was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy," because you just don't believe in it. I was like, so I take it you don't believe in it at all then. Do you know what I mean? What's wrong? What's wrong? Is that the one I normally have?
I don't know. That'll do.
Yours isn't straight, that's why. But it's right under your face. Did you want it to be inside you?
Well, I just want to be able to hear me.
Talk.
Well, I was talking.
Well, I did
But
sound
look,
check.
it's not. That's you. I'm only coming up a look, only tiny, teeny, teeny, bit.
There you go.
No, don't act crazy.
I've turned it up.
Don't act crazy.
There you go.
Alright. That didn't come up.
That went all the way. I wasn't even loud. Right, are we all right to start with ghosting? I'm trying to think what else is going on. Right, so I'm all set. I'm all set for rodeo, and I am all set. But who's going?
Where?
Me, you, Helen, Adam, Mark, Jamie. Okay, fine. Is that it? And then Helen went, "It cost me so much more than you." Me and Jenna were like, "Well, what did you pay?" She went 30, and we paid 20. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Like making out like you had to pay £100.
Should have just done it when you know I sent those 5 messages.
But
previous.
I said to her and James, you know that it's all music just in rodeo form. It's not like it's going to be just cowboy music. It is normal music in cowboy form.
Yeah.
With an accent.
Yeah. I mean, there is cowboy music, but
yeah, of course. I don't mind cowboy music, so I'm all right with it. I won't know them, and then I'm like, do I need to learn how to do? What is it called?
I feel like at least like
one dance, the easiest one.
Yeah.
I might watch some YouTube videos before.
That's why I started sending some. I'm like,
and just to get the movement down.
Yeah, like the little square box.
You're making me feel like I need to learn it. I've got terrible coordination.
Yeah, so have I with the whole left, right, forward, step, round, turn and swing.
Well, look how long it takes us to get stupid little dances done. Right, are we ready?
I'm excited for it though.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited that we've got a couple of things planned. That is exciting.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I've got no money after that. So
tell me.
Back to the no I can't. Right, let's get into it. Hello everyone and welcome to Middle Aged Opinion. I'm your host Ellie.
And I'm your host Emily, and today we are looking at ghosted. Ghosted as in just disappeared.
Yeah, out my
life.
life.
Not as in like ghosties.
Although that would make a good podcast. I turned into a ghosted.
I turned into a ghosted.
But yeah, about people being ghosted by people that they
were dating,
friends, somebody in your
family,
life,
or just people that have just disappeared. Not a word.
Have you ever ghosted anyone?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I have.
You think you have?
I think I have. I can't tell you any specific names, but definitely when I was doing like that dating scene and something weird happened and I'm like, really?
So you block them before they try contact you again, or you let a few come through and then block?
A couple of them I did allow a few to come through, and then I'm like, no, it's still a no. And some of them were just like, nope.
I don't think I have ghosted anybody like that as such, but I have slowly pulled away from some friends in the past just because of where I was in my life didn't match up anywhere near where they were in their life, and then I thought they were a bit of a soul sucker. You know, when you're with someone and you leave and you're so drained because they've just got so many problems and it's just all about them all the time, and I was just like,
yeah,
it's really exhausting to be your friend, so I kind of just pulled away. Not horribly, but just because our vibe wasn't matching anymore.
Yeah, no, I haven't done it like that.
Dating,
it was just a kind of a bit of a power trip, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, it did make me feel very in control of what I wanted and what I was doing and who I was allowing to be part of that. So it was, I felt in control, which is great.
Yeah. The closest thing I think I've ever done to ghosting is when I've been on a night out, made 20 new best friends, added them all on Facebook, and then deleted them. As soon as the weekend ended, deleted them all off, because when I'm drunk, I'm like the nicest person in the world, and I'm just like, oh my God, we're like soulmates. And then I wake up and I'm like,
have you been on my life?
With 20 new friends, and then as soon as I know I'm not going to see them again, delete. I don't know why I do it. I wish someone would stop me trying to talk to people. But
actually talk to people.
Yeah, just when I've had a drink, I shouldn't be allowed to talk to people, because when I've had a drink, everyone is like my best friend and I'm the happiest person ever. And it's annoying because I feel like that's not, but they say like when you're drunk you say and do things that are true. So what is it? Am I the stone cold dead inside bitch that I normally am, or am I the really outgoing, nice, chatty, you're all my best friend person? What is it? What is the real, or is it somewhere in between?
I think your own personal traumas have put those walls up so that actually when you've had a drink you relax, and then maybe part of your true self comes out, that the part of you that you don't let other people see, or
the more relaxed
part of, unless you know them and
yeah, like with you guys. Yeah. All right, yeah, that makes more sense, because it's like day and night. I'm like,
drunk me and sober me are not the same person.
They're not. I don't think drunk Emily is the same person as sober. I think that for you is the same thing. I think you have a wall, and I think that when you're not drunk, but when you're drunk, that
I like to be in control of myself.
Yes.
So when I've had a drink, I know that that's a slippery slope.
But why not? So if I come back from Butlins with 50 new friends and then you're deleted on Monday morning...
But we're not dramatic, though.
Don't take it on personal, because I don't mean it personal. I just, like, I can't have all that.
Yeah, we're not too dramatic. It's not like we've ever, like, ended up in Holland or anything, because...
What are you saying? This isn't the film Hungover?
No, we're not
I don't
dramatic.
know. I mean, there's a good group of us. There's 16 of us, so we'll see what happens, really. That sounds like a good idea. There's floatables right in the middle of the sea. Yay! I mean, it's just completely ridiculous and stupid to do.
We had life jackets on.
Yeah, it was so dangerous.
So, I know.
But we're alive.
Did we die?
We didn't almost die either.
Oh, I don't know.
I got stuck, but I didn't die.
There was potential to almost die.
Of course there was potential.
I feel like it almost got there.
Yeah, I mean, you do sign a waiver though. If I die, it's not their fault. Yay!
This was in Ibiza.
I reckon they'd do that here in the UK as well. Right. So, I'm going to kick us off. Am I crazy? It's not about me, this story. I need some honesty. My ex and I hang out for a couple of weeks after being broke up for 4 years. She reached out and wanted to catch up, and everything seemed to be going great. We would flirt about being interested in each other again. She ghosts me. She has also done this without the hanging out part over the course of the breakup. Reaches out with breadcrumbs and then ghosts me. When I said something about being ghosted, she said that she doesn't want me to think we're jumping back into something and it's not that serious. When I finally stood up and she said, I can't be in your life like this, and it actually and if you actually want me to try again, then you have to let me know. I can't help but feel like I might have jumped the gun instead of seeing where this went. I might have wanted it too fast instead of us starting all over again, and let my anxiety tell me she's ghosting me again. I also was tired of the cycle of her giving me hope and then leaving me. Go. It's quite like relationship advice, I think, this Reddit.
So that basically is, he's never got over her.
Right.
She's gone, hey, because she's got nothing else better going on.
I agree.
He's gone, hi.
You fucking
Hi. And
You're never
she's
that
like,
loud.
oh, do you want to hang out? And then he's like, yeah. And then she's like,
Ew.
okay. And then he's like, and she's like, whoa. I think she was dipping her toe in, see if she could, knows now she can, and she's gone, nah, I don't want it.
So what you're saying is you think she's biding her time till something better comes along, and then she's going to fuck him
not
off.
biding her time. She's literally just finding something else to do while she's got nothing better to do.
I think...
Knowing full well he was going to bite, and she knew that would happen. She knew he loves her or whatever. And
yeah. It's like a power trip as well, because they broke up 4 years ago.
Yeah, dangle a carrot, just you know, testing the waters, see if she's still got that control, and she does.
Like he's the consolation prize, sort of, in a way. Do you know what I mean?
I've got nothing better to do, and I know he will pick up the phone to me. I know he will go out with me. I know he'll give me his time and give up other people.
From what he said,
her.
That was their relationship before as well, though. Yeah. She's not even that interested.
So she knows it.
So top comment does say, I'm sorry.
That's a cake and eat it situation.
I'm sorry you're on a roller coaster. This seems like a pattern. I would venture to say she would have eventually done this with or without you standing up for yourself. People who can't meet the bare minimum exhibit these behaviours don't deserve us in our lives. I agree. OP did respond. I keep trying to tell myself that, but I can't help but feel like I blew it by maybe coming off like I might have rushed it, and keep replaying the conversation and seeing her with rose-coloured lenses. I agree with everything you said.
That is what he's saying. He is seeing it all in rose-coloured bloody tinted glasses. He's just like, oh, maybe I rushed it. No, mate, you didn't. You let her know I still like you.
Yeah.
It's basically what you did. And she went, oh, no.
Yeah, I feel like you split up 4 years ago. You split up for a reason. Do you know what I mean?
Past is the past.
Yeah, and have some self-growth. Like, look at yourself and ask yourself what you want, not what she wants, and how to please her and get her back in your life. And is it my fault? It doesn't matter whose fault it is. It's not going to work out. And if you get back with her, you'll never know whether she's back with you because she's waiting for something better to come along, or because she wants to be with you. It sounds like she don't even want to be with him.
No, she was literally
Bored. Yeah.
Sorry.
Fuck her off.
Like, yeah, really do.
Like, fuck her off, mate.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah, bye. And then ghosts him. I mean, that is a new thing, babe. Oh, no, I suppose we had the best ghosting growing up. You just didn't pick up the home phone, bro.
Home phone. And if your dad picked up and you're like,
yeah, exactly. Sorry, she's not here. When will she be? Yeah, she moved out.
Like, she moved out.
She moved out.
She's at Helen's house. Oh, I've already phoned there.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think move on.
Yeah.
Sad,
you can do better, mate.
I ghosted. Love that for her.
Okay.
Go.
My boyfriend of 7 months ghosted me.
Fucking hell.
That's rude.
Let's hear why.
Okay, my boyfriend of 7 months was coming over yesterday after blah 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 blah.
No.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My boyfriend of 7 months was coming over yesterday afternoon to meet my family for the first time over ice cream. He texted me that he had made it to the parking lot and that's the last I've heard of him. I texted him multiple times last night letting him know where we were and that we were waiting for him. My messages eventually stopped going through and my calls to voicemail. He blocked me on social media too. I'm at a loss for words. I have no idea what could have gone wrong. He didn't show any signs of being nervous to meet them. I guess I'm single? Lol. There's an edit.
Okay, don't read that yet. I have 2 theories. Let's see if I'm correct.
Go on.
First one is he freaked out and couldn't go through with it. Like
Right.
meeting the parents too much. Like
7 months together though.
yeah, it doesn't mean, you know, some people freak out at shit like that, babe. Do you know what I mean? Or he found something out that he shouldn't have
Okay.
in that moment.
Okay.
And he was like, fuck that bitch. And instead of fuck that bitch, and instead of confronting her, fucked her off. Those are my 2 theories. Let's hear what happened.
Because she said, because he had messaged saying that he'd made it to the car park.
yeah, something happened from
Or-
parking the fucking...
or-
he was abducted by aliens.
I'm surprised she didn't go down that route.
Something...
He's going to turn up
Listen.
in 5 years' time, the same age, the same
Right,
clothes.
I tell you what
walk in
bothered
that
me.
ice cream parlour and go, where are you, babe?
When she said that the messages stopped going through this, that and the other, I was like, shit. But when she said blocked on social media, I was like, she's been ghosted. But at first I'd be like ringing the family, is he okay? Like he turned up here, police would be there, all fucking sorts. But go on.
Right, edit 1.
Okay. Oh, I like
Whoa,
this.
this blew up. Lol. I still haven't heard from him. For those who are wondering, I've been convinced by comments that I was the other woman. I'm not going to try to continue to contact him or try to figure out who his wife, other girlfriend may be or contact her. Also, I wouldn't be giving his name out publicly or privately for people to try to figure out what happened. Lol. I'll update again if I ever hear from him. This was 1 year ago, by the way.
Okay, cool.
There is a second edit.
Okay, didn't even consider another woman, but that is the same theory as something happened in that moment.
It's just weird that he's like, yeah, I'm in the car park.
And then
yeah,
unless his girlfriend walked past or his wife walked past, like, I mean, unless, I'm assuming people have started to put that theory, you're the other woman, but why would, like you say, he got to the car park, he's like, I'm
But
in the
did
car
he?
park.
But
Yeah,
did
of course,
he?
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bizarre, like he just had her going along. Anyway, edit 2. For anyone looking for an update on this post, my ex texted me this afternoon.
Shut the fuck up.
He didn't say that.
Oh.
He explained that after he popped that night, he had anxiety about meeting my family and left. He saw a doctor recently and had started medication. He said he had not been cheating on me. He's asking to get back together, but I am not interested. Right, okay, go on.
Right. So my first theory was correct. That was my theory 1. That he freaked out because anxiety's all the thing now, innit? But right, so okay, listen, I'm going to give him his dues. I can understand that he probably had a panic attack. My problem is he blocked her, so now I don't fucking believe him.
Yeah, I don't believe
Right,
it.
so I would have believed it if he was like, listen babe, you're gonna have to come to the car. And then she got to the car and she was like, he's like, I can't go in there, like I can't do it. Like fine, I'd be like,
all social though.
this is my problem, because he went to the extremes of blocking her and then not fucking contacting her, and then all of a sudden he's got social anxiety. Now I've got the ump. I mean, she doesn't talk about the relationship before then, but
I'm interested between being ghosted and him messaging.
yeah.
I want to
Why
know that
didn't he just say
timeline.
that? It's not like they've been together 7 months. So if he had any anxiety or anything like that, she would have known
Yeah, it
there's
would
a
have
problem.
definitely come through.
So she would have been like, I know, like, you're panicking, blah, blah, blah. But nah, go on.
No,
Nah.
good for you not being interested, because I wouldn't be.
No.
either. I'll be like, who are you?
Yeah, sorry. Get?
Blocked.
Okay? Yeah. Let's see what people of Reddit say. Unbelievable.
Right, go on then. Right, I'm sorry that this happened to you. My best advice, please don't go crazy searching for closure. Be sad, but don't obsess over trying to get answers from him. Sorry. My ex and I were in a similar situation. He lived 2 hours away.
Yeah.
We saw each other every other weekend. Sometimes we went longer. And we dated for over a year. He'd meet my parents and I had met his. One night he talked about how he wanted to marry me one day and have kids with me. About 15 hours after the conversation, he called and broke up with me and gave me no answers. I feel deja vu.
That's crazy.
He proceeded to block me on everything. Deja vu.
What's his name? We know him.
I highly suspect that there was another girl involved. No.
Yeah, crazy. We definitely know him. We
But
know
I
him.
never got answers. I drove myself crazy for weeks wondering what I did wrong. Don't be like that. Don't torment yourself with what ifs or every scenario possible. You'll be okay. It'll hurt like hell for a little bit, and then one day you'll realise you don't remember the last time you thought about him. You'll be okay.
What do you think's really going on?
Right. Because I haven't got the time scale between him ghosting her and then him going, hey, I had anxiety. I'm on medication now.
Okay, it's me.
I feel like that is a crucial bit of information.
Right.
Because for me, I'm like, how long was that? And I'm just seeing if anyone else asked because I want to see if OP answered it.
Okay, well then you have two theories then.
But
so if it was...
If I'm thinking, yeah, there was somebody else involved in this.
What, that like walked past
and
that
that
night?
potentially they've messaged, where are you? Because your tracker on your Insta, that's from Tough Mudder. That's all. Look.
You're still falling apart, bruv.
Yeah, because my hands were burning, weren't they? They're on fire.
It's got great holes.
Literally holes in my hands. Yeah, I think something happened with that other person, or he saw someone that knew him with that other person
And was like, shit.
And
in the restaurant maybe.
had to leave.
Like
yeah.
visually through the glass and was like, shit.
Yeah, and they're like, and off he goes because he didn't come in, or they're like, where's Stacey? And like Stacey ain't with him because he's meeting
Jennifer.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's how it
okay.
might
Yeah.
happen.
Okay. Me, I was like, he's got anxiety.
The wife made it to the parking lot at the same time.
Told you. That was my second theory.
Opie hasn't said anything. Right. Yeah, I think we're all. Oh,
Are those
he
the
did
you're
live
wearing?
about 2 hours away. We saw each other every other week. Oh no,
That is okay.
he may have been leading a double life, but I don't know how the other woman would be there, considering he lives so far away.
Unless
Maybe she followed him there.
or
Oh, now she's thinking it too.
or unless he got there and there was an emergency with his missus.
Or his children.
There you go. There you go. The 8 kids.
Tinder is where she met him.
Oh, there you go. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. We've
done.
done a podcast about that. They're the boots you're wearing, yeah?
Yeah.
They're pretty. Right.
Everyone's saying the other woman could have been physically in
See?
the car park. Perhaps I am. It's hard to try to fathom someone could be so deceptive while smiling in your face.
Or something we haven't considered.
Go on.
Aliens.
He does have a son that I knew about.
This bitch
got a
is still with the
wife.
baby mama.
He lives
Oh
with
my
his
god.
wife.
Hey, she should have put that in the story.
Yeah, I feel like there's information
Oh, that would have been my
missing.
only theory. I'd have been like, oh, okay, so he's still married. Fucking men, bruv. Do you know, listen, I know it ain't only men yet, but it's mainly men, innit? How bored have you got to be? Listen, right? You're in a relationship, women are the worst, yeah? Men are the worst, women are the worst. We just are, yeah? Then you got kids who are the fucking worst, yeah?
100% had a wife already.
There you go. Then you've got a job, yeah? And amongst all that, you need another girlfriend.
Oh,
Come
I feel
on.
really sorry for it. Everyone's just
Nah.
like, he's got a wife. And
Nah.
she's like, oh,
Oh.
I didn't
Oh no.
think about it.
Oh no.
Oh, I think people made her feel a little bit silly.
She shouldn't be silly.
Bless her.
The problem is, babe, you put trust into people. Say, listen, I'm not immune from it. I just happened to meet someone that lived down the road when technology wasn't a thing, or just started to be a thing, and I could visually see like his friends, family, and all that sort of thing. That's how it happened for me. If I had to date now in this fucking time and age and Tinder and all that fucking book, fuck that. I'd walk into a bar and say, Dirk! And just see who came and then call it a day. Like, that's it, yeah?
See who came.
See who came. Dirk!
Hi, I'm Richard.
I'm like, come on. Yeah.
You'll do.
And that's it. Like, I ain't got time for all this. Hey, I'm mascara PL, blah 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 blah.
My favourite colour.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about your problems yet. And then that's it. That's my only concern. Or would be if I was single. Other than that, I wouldn't. I'd never get married. Me before I had this conversation, I was like, "Would you get married again? We'd be together forever." And I'm like, "Yeah." Anyway, would you get married again? He's like, "No, because we're gonna be together forever." I was like, "You're so annoying." And I was like, "I'd never marry anyone again. You ruined it for me." So I do love him. But no, seriously, I'd never get married again because people are a lot of work, and I ain't
got enough to give.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's a lot of energy. Although I think you should not rule that out, even though at the beginning I'm like, don't ever get married again. But I think if you want to and you meet someone special, then
I've
fine.
said it before. Like, it's not ruled out for me.
But she's probably 18 years old, and I'm like, don't do it. I'm like, don't do it.
And he was 33.
But I do feel like people should go back to meeting people how they used to meet people.
I'm on a couple of Instagram groups, not groups, but you know,
support groups.
But they're
For your
dating,
problems.
but they're for like dating for over 30.
Are you?
I am, because what they do is they actually do like meet up mixers rather than like meeting online. It's like, right, on this day at this bar, we've got this room, come. And then
Would you go?
single, not on my own.
I'll go with
I just
you.
don't think I would go on my own.
I'll go with you. I'll just wear a shirt that says
Wing
ruined.
woman.
Wing woman. Yes, that's a good idea. I'll go with you.
Like, stop trying to shout at my friend.
And then they talk and I'll be like, ew.
I'm like, you don't have no one here. Let's leave.
I'll be like, it ain't about me.
You've just made all the friends of the girls
ain't
in the
about me.
toilet,
I'm best friends.
and I ain't about them.
No, I'm just clearing the bar for you. So if I take all the women with me in the toilet, you can have your pick of the litter. I'll go with you. Local to us.
The most recent one I've seen, not recent, most local was Reigate.
I'll go with
But
you.
they generally tend to be in London.
Get the train.
But I don't know.
We can go up and see what happens.
I think-
London's pricey. Might meet a rich sugar daddy.
I'll be like, I just
Go,
think
Emily.
I don't know if I've got the energy to give to somebody.
I mean, I get it, but you'll never know until you meet someone that's worth speaking to, babe. I mean, look at you and your ex and all that. It just happened. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But yes, my point is the way that they're doing this over 30 thing and up in London and whatever is exactly what I'm talking about.
Because over 30 makes sense. I'm not, obviously you go out to a bar anywhere and you just sort of
Children.
12-year-olds.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, is it me?
Yeah.
Right. It feels like it's getting harder, not easier. Oh, you can't make it up. It's been a week since he ghosted me. I stupidly reached out after 2 days and he gave me some excuse about his cousin's sister passing away. This is not the first time he's brought up a family as an excuse for something, but I felt bad. Went over to the house the next day. I text him that if he ever needs space, he can just tell me. In response to that, he said that all he wanted was me in his life, just as I am. I think he mostly said it to avoid responsibility. Then he asked me if I liked him or loved him. Never heard from him again.
What was your answer?
Well, we'll see if she's put it. I'm left feeling so confused, embarrassed and ashamed. During the day, I miss him and wish he'd say something. At night, I'm left feeling disgusted by him, then embarrassed that I showed any type of vulnerability with him. I'm assuming she said I love him. Assumed a vulnerability with him, ashamed for not leaving him before he could leave me. I wish I could take my power back and make him feel ignored. I wish I could be the one to ghost him and make him feel embarrassed. I feel like the days are going by and it's not getting easier. It's very new.
Oh, that's really sad.
It's really sad. She doesn't say how long they were. I mean, she has written back to the top comments, so I'll go through that. But what do you think? Another family? Or he's not that interested?
He's not that interested, but he sounds a little bit, again, love bomby, and then pulls away, and then...
I don't really get that either. I don't know why people bother. If you're not interested, just get to the point and be like, I'm not interested. All this,
because it's not that they're not interested. They need... It's the need for the attention. That's what the love bombing's about. Because
she's written back
the minute you get someone going, you're great, you're wonderful, you're this, you're that, and I love, and you're like, I feel $100 and I'm on top of the world and this is great and it's you. But you've got to keep that.
You know, it's been that level for me. I couldn't even tell you what that feeling's like.
And if it's not that level anymore, because it does start to drop because it's exhausting.
Yeah, of course. Are you like
if you're
that?
Not,
yeah, you're like, yeah, So all those people that spoke to you like that, you're just like moving on.
No, the ex did,
Second.
But he very much said to me, "I really need you to talk to me like this," and I'm like, "I'm really sorry, but it's just
disgusting.
I can't talk to people like that because it's not that I'm not feeling it. I can say it when I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you feeling that though?
I can say it when I'm feeling it, but you can't walk into my door and I'm like, oh my god, you're so great! Oh my god, you're amazing! Oh my god, I think that isn't it. Based on how I'm feeling that day is how much I can give you that day.
Not to mention, like, for our age, for example, after being married, I don't mean that as a slur, but what I'm saying is after being married and in a committed relationship, just this, that and the other, it's not the same as when you're young and everything's amazing and oh my god, I love you. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. And I can't imagine it's the same for anybody that's been married before. And I'm not saying you don't fall in love and all that, but it's not like your eyes are open is what I mean. It's you're going into something with baggage. You have children, you have a house. It's not, you're not walking into something clean, fresh and everything's la-di-da-da. It's just not. But I don't know, but there is a bit of a thread here where one person has written to her and she's written back. So I think I'll start with the first one and see whether it's interesting or not.
Go for it.
Okay. What if I told you that you can...
I know him.
Yeah, we know him
What
as
if
well.
I told you?
Just
That's
another
my
one.
husband.
Yeah. What if I told you that you can take your power back without even ghosting him? This is the famous no contact. From your end, it's very hard to do completely, i.e. not craving it, not breaking it, and never reaching out first. You do not announce it. You do not explain, justify it. You do not threaten to do it. You just silently step away, reach out. It refocuses your balance of power to tilt your way. Whether he likes it or not, the effect is not easy. The shift in power back to your side. Start very slowly and gradually speed up as more and more time goes by until you have regained all of your power you gave up in the first place. Opie did write back. I mean, that's very sensible and it's very easier said than done, as we all know. Well, he thinks I'm playing hard to get if he's the one who's stopping talking to me. I'm not reaching out anymore as I did in the first place. And then they do go backwards and forwards a little bit, trying to get her to understand. She says, if I messed up Sunday by telling him how I felt, he wasn't responding anymore. So that's kind of what.
You didn't need. It's not a mess up. You didn't mess up by telling someone how you felt.
Listen,
At the
it's
end of the
sad.
day,
I wish I knew how long they'd been together. I wish there was a few more details here too. The thing is as well, some people, whether they've had a history or not, fall hard really quickly. Some people are just like that, and that's also fine. I'm not saying that it's not. And it's easy for me. I mean, I give it all the, this, that and the other, but I have been married for a long time and I am still in that relationship. So it's easy for me to sit here and say what you should and shouldn't be doing. But, I think it's about self-respect as well, isn't it?
yeah.
This bloke's a piece of shit, and it's as simple as that. But sad, really.
Yeah. It is hard. But
it is. Yeah, it's life.
yeah. It is one of those you really just got to move on.
Thing is, as well,
Like, it's not your husband. It's not your husband. It's not your long-term partner that you've
I
been
do
with
think
forever.
it's a cop-out. Do you remember when we were younger and it was considered disgusting to dump someone by text?
Yeah.
Like when the phones came out,
It
it was
is
like you're a proper tramp and now they just completely block them. People deserve closure, whether they like it or not. People deserve. I don't want to see you, and this is why.
No, I do agree.
Go.
Sometimes they don't work though.
What?
Like giving someone closure.
No, it doesn't. But if you've done that and then you ghost, I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I've done that one.
Fine. Like, that's fine. Like, if you're like,
Why don't you want to see me? Because you shouted at me and actually you don't know me.
Somebody
and
shouted at you?
honestly.
What, like
it
on a
was-
first date?
on a second.
Shouted at you about what? What did you do?
Was shouting at me down the phone.
About
So
what?
I was like,
Who talking
yeah,
to?
who are you talking to? I'm going. I told him I'm going. Put the phone down.
Were you waiting somewhere? for
Don't
me,
you
though?
put the phone down? No. They called back, shouted at me more. Don't. And
I
then-
need
and
the
then I'm like,
context.
I'm going to work. And then I ignored him. And then when I come out, he's like, left me voice notes. He was just like, I'm sorry, I'd had a row with my daughter and blah, 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 blah.
Right,
And
now
she
give me
like-
the context.
There was no context.
Oh, he just started screaming at you.
He was like rowing at me. I'm like, I don't know why you're shouting at me. Like,
Don't talk to me like
don't
that.
talk to me like that. I'm not your kid. I'm not your daughter. Like, don't talk to me like that. Oh, I also told someone that they acted like a bitch before, and then they shouted at me then. I'm like, don't talk to me like that. 'cause I'll just go home.
Were they acting like a bitch though?
Yeah, they were.
Quite fair
I said,
play.
listen, I've come all this way to meet you,
And you're a bitch.
and I'm sorry that I don't want to sit in your house while you go and do something with your family, and I've got to be here by myself. I could have come up tomorrow,
That's so weird.
and
So sorry, he was going
It's
out
a
for
different
dinner.
he was
and
going
you-
out with he was like, oh, I'm going to go out with my family, blah blah blah. You still come up and you just stay in the house, and I'm like,
No, I'm good. That's
no,
super
That's
uncomfortable.
not what I'm doing. I'll
Yeah.
come up tomorrow, not a problem. He's like, but this is while I was there, because this is what he was going to tell me. He was telling me what I was doing next time I saw him, and I'm like, no.
Yeah,
So he stomped off.
like a bitch.
And I was like, and then came back and stomped back down. I'm like, why are you acting like a bitch? And then he's like, call me a bitch on my own home, and then stomped off again. And
And you went, bye, bitch.
because you're acting like a bitch. So I sat there and ate my dinner that he'd made me.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I can't be dealing with these fucking people, man.
And then the next time I saw him, he decided to tell me in a drunken state that he loved me, and I'm like, you don't love me. You is this infatuation
Yeah,
because
you don't even know me.
Don't love me. Yes, I do. I'm like, no, you don't. And then the
Sounds
following
like a
time, I was
narcissist.
just like,
glad you got out of there.
this isn't going to work.
I'd be like,
And he was like,
I
why
don't
are you
like
being
him.
like that? And I'm like, this isn't, I haven't got what you need. You need a younger person who can pander to this, because I can't do this.
yeah.
And he was like, oh, what did he say? I don't remember what he said, but
You're a bitch.
then he blocked me on everything. I
Oh,
was like,
good,
okay.
excellent, fantastic.
Okay then.
Once again, proving that he's a bitch. Right,
Yeah.
go on.
Text a man who ghosted me, and now I'm riddled with embarrassment.
Oh, she accidentally texted him.
No. Wait.
Okay.
I'm 30, female, and I was seeing a 34 male for 2 months. Things were great. We met many times, enjoying each other's company. I finally let my guard down, and poof, he ghosted me. To gain clarity, everyone wants clarity.
I get that though. I do.
texted him quite a few times, which now, on reflection, I find quite embarrassing. I'm hurting a bit because I stooped quite low to sort of beg a man for attention. I'm a bit upset with myself because average men like him can make someone like me feel like nothing. Someone so easy to get rid of, someone they can so easily forget. I've lost a bit of respect for myself. All I wanted to do was care for him and be there for him, but after he ghosted me, it just comes across as desperate. I don't know how to get over this. Don't beat yourself up, girl.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's one of those things, we all do stuff that's embarrassing all the time.
Why aren't you talking to me? Hello, 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 talk to me. If you don't call, I'm going to phone your mum.
Especially if she fell hard, do you know what I mean? Like, I get it. She's probably like, oh, why did I do that? But it's, you know, it's like when you've had a drink, you do embarrassing stuff, and the next day you're like, oh, it's fine.
So someone's like, being vulnerable and open about your feelings isn't desperate, it's human. What is inhumane is utterly failing to acknowledge it when another person does that. You are not the one who should be feeling shame here. And then someone else is like, it's really immature of him to say nothing at all. Really lame. And
I do find that super immature. I can't stand that. I do find it embarrassing.
Oh no, I feel like no response is a response.
But it is,
and I do that a lot.
It is, but at the same time, if you have been in a relationship, you do owe, that's what I said to you, owe someone that this is the reason, and then ghost them. Like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
but to just ghost and then be left going, what the fuck?
Have I done? Yeah.
Right, it's, even if you were a cunt, but you don't realise you're a cunt, you deserve to be told that that's exactly what you are and why you were that. And then, like, ghost them, do you know what I mean? It's like when you have a row, like when me and Paul have a row and he don't talk to me like a baby. Like a baby, and I'm like, you're so mature.
Yeah, ghosting is real disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful.
And this poor girl, bless her.
I think as well, it's a self-esteem thing, innit? But, you know.
That no one seems to have any of these days.
Exactly. Right. Why did she ghost me? Let's find out. Why she told me things like, I'm interested in you. I feel very good with you. I appreciate when I receive a message from you. Then 2 days ago, she sent me a good morning with a red heart, and then she disappeared. Stopped. I know about her personal situation. It isn't a really good moment for her. And as she said, I can't really feel anything serious at the moment. But we talk about it, and it isn't a problem at all. So, this is all caps. So why she disappeared without saying nothing? There you go. Give me something. Give me something.
So she's either like a really, really busy person and really shouldn't be dating because she can't fit someone else in her life to even text them back.
Yeah.
Or you ain't the only one, mate, and you ain't at the top of her list.
Right. Okay, so they're your two theories.
They're the top two.
I think she's going...
I'm going with the second one more so.
I think she's going through something bad in her personal life. Like a death or something like that. Because she says, I can't really feel anything serious at the moment. So when someone's obviously going through something bad, loss, cancer...
No, I feel like you're giving her too much.
Really? I don't think she's an answer. She said, I can't feel anything serious right now. You can't feel...
With you.
Oh, all right. So you think she's just a...
Can't feel anything serious, but I'm going to still keep chucking the breadcrumbs out. I can't feel anything... Because Tom, Dick and Harry are more interesting.
Okay, so she has no leeway with you at all. I mean, it could be her mum dying, but you're like, nah, she's a bitch. Right, let's see
No, she's not a bitch. She is empowered and she's dangling carrots left, right, and centre.
Oh, who can be bothered? Unless
I ain't got time for
yeah.
that. But she's definitely younger.
Right. She specifically said,
How old
I
is
can't. It doesn't say.
Oh, man.
It specifically said, I can't feel anything serious at the moment. Not to be rude, but you should have translated that as, sorry, but I don't really feel anything for you. One of the reasons for this is that you are too agreeable and too present. Now, on the other hand, saying, I feel good with you and I appreciate receiving messages from you does not mean that she has feelings for you. It simply means she enjoys your emotional support and that you are providing.
And that she's got attention.
Especially after you said it isn't a problem at all, that she cannot feel anything serious. This is going to sound harsh, but you need to walk away from this woman, not as a game, not as a punishment, but to establish some self-respect,
Yeah.
both for you and in her eyes. In your, if you keep texting after having been ghosted, you're going to hammer the final nail into the coffin and kill any respect or affection that she might have for you.
She doesn't have any.
OP, I mean, that's a great bit of advice. That's literally
that's
you.
what I just said.
So,
like, leave, mate.
so
leave.
OP did respond.
You're wrong. She loves me.
Actually, I feel like the way he writ it is a very good way of saying what you've just said. I feel like he was more yeah, because I feel like he was more blunt.
Come on.
So OP did say, I should have understood this before. I think you need to start writing responses back to people. These phrases are actually big red flags.
Massive.
But I'm stupid.
No,
now I know.
no, not
now I know
stupid.
that this person, this OP, has very low self-respect.
Yeah, not stupid.
Now I know the truth. I'm going to have to move on. And then you wrote back. You're not stupid.
You're not stupid.
And just don't know. Now you know. Don't make the same mistake twice.
They know what to say to keep you hanging on.
I
and at the end of the day, she said the right things for him to go, oh, she does like me.
I'm actually starting to feel like it should become a criminal offence to be such a cunt. I feel like the last few podcasts, I feel like I'm getting a bit nicer. Do you think I'm starting to feel sorry for people, like an empathy thing? It's never happened to me before. Where I'm like,
I don't know.
I am
Maybe
quite warm.
I
Yeah.
think she's sick.
Maybe I am. Maybe I've got a new version of Corona,
Oh.
and it makes you nicer.
Makes you nice.
Yeah. So once
Maybe it's the menopause. You do everything else backwards, don't you? Coffee helps her sleep. Nobody else, just this fucker.
that and relentless. But after everybody has caught this new strain, they'll be even nicer than me, and I'll be known as the cunt still. High five. Right.
Such a dickhead. Called someone out for ghosting, and I couldn't be happier that I did it.
You go, sister. Oh man.
Right. There are edits in this too.
Okay.
I take forever to get over someone, especially ones who ghost me.
Me too.
You're left wondering and waiting, and I hate that. It's 2023. I'm not going to waste time anymore. Recently, I've wasted some more time.
Yes. You know she has. Was that during the pandemic?
23. It's 2 years ago.
22. The pandemic? No, 2020.
19.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we were just coming out of lockdown. Yeah. Go on.
Recently, someone ghosted me, 28 male.
Yeah.
Had 2 great dates, and he wrote to me afterwards, free on Friday for date number 3, #3.
Hashtag bang bang.
I said, yes, of course. We discussed some food options and planned to go to the aquarium. Oh. Then
Boring.
we started talking a bit about this TV show we're both watching and how good it is. I asked him, who's your favourite character? Or who his favourite character is.
I know what you're going to say.
What?
He watched the next episode without her.
No. He left her on red.
Okay.
I didn't reach out to him for 2 days because I thought he was busy. And then on Friday, I asked, hey, is our date still on? He reads and no answer.
Ooh.
It's fucking rude.
His wife was back from holiday.
So fuck that shit. I wrote to him.
Yeah.
Hey, it was a lot of fun hanging out with you, but if you didn't want to meet up again, I wish you would have just told me instead of making plans and then ghosting me. We both talked about how we hate wasting time and how important communication is. So I wish you didn't leave me waiting and wondering what happened. Either way, it was nice meeting you. I wish you the best. He answered.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's a really good thing. Like, fuck you. How
Yeah.
dare you do that to me? Good luck with your life.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Although it does make her look crazy at the same time.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it does in my eyes.
Left her on red for like 3 days. That's not okay.
Okay, go on. Go
And
on.
at that point, she's like, hey, we're going on that date. And he's like, really? Anyway,
Let's see why.
so he answers, hey. Hi. I'm really sorry. I feel like I got anxiety suddenly because I feel like I was liking you too fast.
Oh, shut up, you fucking
It ain't
knob.
finished. Don't
Right.
let me finish his excuse. I also felt like you were liking me as well, and I just couldn't process why you would so easily agree to go on another date with me. Again, I didn't mean to ghost, and I'm sorry if I hurt you. I feel I'm not ready for a relationship yet.
Okay.
So, he's an anxious, avoidant, whatever. I feel like she's a good girl. I feel like the weight that was resting on my chest got lifted. I'm just so happy I made that step and called him out over it. I've never done something like that before, but boy, I'm glad I did. There's an edit.
Okay. He's a cunt.
Yeah, innit?
No, yeah, he is. He's out of order. Instead of just... that's all bullshit what he just wrote back.
You.
That's lies. Lies.
No, he did
It's
not.
lies. He was chatting
He
with
was
someone
talking
else
to
on
someone
Tinder.
else.
Right.
100%.
Seeing if that was better than this one.
This is a hinged one.
Well, potato fucking potato, babe, at
This
this
is
point.
a hinge one. Right, you want to know the edit? Oh, there's more than one edit. Edit! The point of the post, for me at least, was that I created my own closure by calling him out. The moment I pressed send, I just instantly felt better, and this is coming from someone who had never done this before. Anyways, more power to us, and hope we all get a better dating experience this year. Edit 2.
Yeah.
Writing out our last conversation before the ghosting. Him. Oh, you know, it would be really fun to watch the new episode together when it comes out next week. Me. I'll bring the pizza and beer. Until here, it was back-to-back exchanges, and after I sent that, he took like 8 minutes to respond.
Right.
Okay, so it was the longest.
Fine.
Him. Fire emoji and heart eyes. That sounds perfect. Do you think, asked me some plot point, we talk like 10 minutes about this, which is about the thing we're going to watch.
Yeah. Stranger
Then-
Things, yeah.
Yeah. Me. Who's your favourite character so far? Leaves on red and disappears. And that's it. Yes. So actually you can say we had 2 plans. A Friday date at the aquarium and him saying, let's watch an episode next week.
Yeah, he was talking to someone else and she was better, and he got the opportunity to go with them and left the other one on red thinking he could jump back to this bird, but it backfired. That's it.
I think good for her. For
Yeah.
going, no.
Nice to meet you. It's not going to work out. Moving on.
Yeah, you're not who you think you're making yourself out to be.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And he is an idiot.
Massive.
Because he asked her for the 3rd date. Why bother?
Yeah.
Why not wait and see if the second option was coming first before asking the other one for another date? It doesn't make any sense.
Silliness. So, top one says, good for you expressing your needs. I'm sure it was a gut check for him, but clarity is important. I'm in a similar situation with someone 32 female, who I feel is emotionally unavailable and will have an earnest conversation.
Maybe they mean honest.
Yeah, about where we stand this weekend. And then Opie just said good luck.
I mean, why even bother?
Yeah.
If you're feeling that way, like, don't even fucking bother.
But yeah,
Right,
go.
last one of the night. Ghosting. I wish people were more honest. I understand ghosting someone if you haven't met and or maybe only been texting for a short time. But after months of texting daily, good morning, texts for 3 months and then nothing. I know it wasn't going to be serious. We saw each other maybe 5 times during this entire period. Hooked up 3 of those times. What is so confusing to me is the last time we saw each other, he was actually asking questions that weren't just surface level. Conversations we hadn't had before, like where I see myself in the future and my family dynamics. He even asked me to delete the app that we met on. He asked me how I felt about him, and then 4 days later, he ghosted me. I unfortunately got attached and finally with the intention. Now I'm left, he's left me more confused. I'd like to think he did me a favour, but I'm so confused and sad. I've been single for 5 years and haven't felt anything for anyone during this time frame. Now it's back to being alone. I'm fighting the urge to reach back out because I know he doesn't care and I'll probably never get back the response that I want.
Or any. Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah.
God, these are a bit sad, aren't they?
It's sad that it's such a big thread. There's so many fucking people, babe.
It seems
the
to be, they
stories
go,
are the
oh,
same.
this is a really good date, let's go on another one. Oh, this is a really good date. How do you feel about me? Oh, actually, I'd something like you. Blocked.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. I think
if someone went, do you know what? Dunno.
I think the thing is as well, like, unless he
Right.
he asked all the stories and maybe those things didn't match up and that's when he was like moving on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he should have said something, but then a lot of people haven't got that confidence to be like, I don't think it's going to work out. And maybe he wanted to get his dick wet.
Which he clearly did.
Which is fine, like, no judgment here. But maybe that, I can't work out
if that's all you want, also, you need to be clear about that.
Yeah, but I don't know if she was on, I don't know what app it was, she doesn't say, but I don't know if that's why she was catching feelings, or was she catching feelings because of the conversations? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So OP responds to one. Where is she? So I'm going to read that person's comment to see what her response is. Here is something I tell my clients. A confused woman is a hopeful woman. Men who are unsure about you or what they want love that you're confused. Why? Because then you're in the same situation he is. Avoiding regret by completely letting go. You may be asking, what is he confused about? He ghosted me. True, but it doesn't mean he won't return. Plus you're doing what he wants by reaching back out to him. Don't do that. It's only going to make things worse. Please trust me. If it goes full cycle, you reach out because you're confused, you want answers, you want clarity. Only he can give you that. He knows that. That keeps you both hopeful. Do not do it. Hope he does respond. So don't text him. I'm hoping that you're doing all right at least. So don't text him, and then it's got in brackets, I hope you're doing all right at least. Maybe that's what she texted.
Yeah, that's what she...
Oh, she wants to text
it. No.
Yeah. I know I probably shouldn't.
No.
I should just continue with no contact, right? For context, about a month into us talking, he stopped talking to me for a week.
Block him.
This bitch. I reached out in that time frame, and then he came back asking for forgiveness. So she's whoever that fucking person is absolutely right. I'm going to say therapist because they said my clients. Asking for forgiveness, saying that he was having family problems. Aren't we all?
Aren't we? Aren't they all?
Aren't we all? I didn't quite buy this excuse, but I
you
let
stayed
him
anyway.
back in.
Yeah.
And
Blah,
then
blah.
this person, they do have a profile. Heck no, this dude is out. That's what men want in order to take advantage of you. And then Opie did say, you're right. It's only going to hurt me more if I keep reaching out. I think he's done enough damage. They go backwards and forwards. I'm going to say this for once. A therapist has gone on fucking Reddit. No, it's a dating coach. But this person is not wrong. Anyway, that's it, guys. Best of luck to you all out there.
Best of luck to you single people.
I think you should all take on. I'm going to start a dating agency. You just walk around and go, do it, do it. And for men, vag.
If someone shouted veg at me, I'd be like, nah.
What happens if they were standing next to me? You'd be like, oh, it's not their fault. She told them to say it.
I don't listen to what she says.
Minge. What would you like?
Minge. Would you? If someone went minge, you'd be like, yeah, I really love. Would you react to the word minge?
Yes, you know I would. Vagicus magicus. Would you like that?
That's more music.
That's Emily's word.
Someone saying that, I'm like, care? What did you say?
Vagicus magicus. There you go. That's your cool word. So we just got to find the cool words.
Shocking.
Oh,
Shocking.
We could get t-shirts done of that. I reckon they'd sell. I reckon they'd sell on Etsy. Vagicus magicus.
What picture would it be? What would it look like?
A magic hat on a fat flag. A V. With a magic hat.
Could it be a cowboy
And pubicles.
Pubicles.
All different colours, so we include everyone.
Oh, magic.
Magic pubes.
Right, guys.
And 2 hands. Vagicus magicus. Sorry. Stop now. Right. Until next time.
Be safe. Like, follow, subscribe.
Ow! Fuck's sake!
All the time. Every time.
It hurts my moles. Bye, people.
Bye.
Oh yeah, like, follow, subscribe.
Said that.
Lee, send us stories. We want to talk about your Vagicus magicus.